Welcome back to the channel Adventurers. Today, we're showing you if it's worth it to go to Costco in Osaka. Going to Costco can take 1 hour if you're taking public transportation from the most popular tourist locations, which are Dotonbori and Kuromon Market. For those of you new to Osaka, Dotonbori is the street where you see the Glico Man billboard and eat the most popular Osaka street foods like takoyaki. Kuromon Market is where you find amazing fresh seafood. In our opinion, Kuromon Market offers better deals on delicious food than Dotonbori. The distance between Kuromon Market and Dotonbori is a 10 to 15 minute walk. In terms of price, nothing beats Costco. If you're short on time, you could also Uber to Costco, which only takes roughly 16 minutes from Kuromon Market. However, we find that taking the public transit in Japan is not only cheap, but it also gives us the experience of what taking the bus is like for locals. The train stations in Japan is very different than North America. Inside the train stations, it almost feels like an airport with a mall. We found this crepe shop in the train station with a very kind Japanese worker who made us a beautiful crepe. One thing we will never understand is how Japanese people are so dedicated with their work despite not accepting any tips. This crepe costs 560 yen, and there's no tipping culture in Japan. Japanese people seems to always provide top-tier service regardless of the place you go. This crepe shop is more like fast food, but the service we got is world-class. We'll show you the service you could expect in Japan, even with no tips.
Yes. Thank you.
She's so nice. She's like the sweetest lady ever.
Very polite.
Yeah, very polite, and she did a full bow too. Look how classy this station is.
Holy!
Yeah, look at that, all the art here.
There's explanations on each one. I would stop and read if we had more time.
Yeah.
As we make our way to Costco, we decided to rate Dipper Dan's Matcha Crepe.
Look at you, you look so happy eating it.
Matcha flavor isn't as strong.
It's more mild.
We believe this crepe is a solid 7 out of 10. The dough of this crepe is chewy while the flavors is on the milder side. It is not too sweet and the service we got from the Japanese lady was great. We would give this crepe a higher score if the matcha flavor is stronger.
Like the dough is chewy, the flavor is mild.
There's still stuff at the bottom.
Literally goes all the way down. A lot of the times like you don't have any filling like that once you reach them. Like one of them was like half the crepe has no filling.
They made it like a cone, like they rolled it up and then they put something inside.
Riding the train is a smooth experience. It glides through the city, offering glimpses of Osaka's diverse landscape, from bustling cityscapes to quieter suburban stretches. It's fascinating to see how the city changes as we move towards Amagasaki. As we transition from train to bus, we find it interesting how taking the bus in Osaka requires you to enter from the front of the bus where you pay at the front, while in Kyoto, you enter from the back of the bus. Every trip on public transit here teaches us something new about the culture and the people. It's a journey in itself, perfectly setting the stage for our next adventure at Costco. Let's see what surprises await us.
Wow.
The thing that immediately surprised us is that even all the way in Japan, Costco is just as busy with long lineups.
Why is it so small? Like the gas station is so small, each one. And all the motorcycles here.
The Costco cards look the same around the world and you can use it anywhere too.
Oh, just like look at that. It's way bigger than ours.
Holy shit.
Holy,
There's an upstairs.
wow, that's way bigger than ours. Oh,
3 people.
1 car, 3 people.
oh, I have another one.
One Costco card allows 3 people to enter. Luckily, we have an extra card.
Oh man, instead of buying green tea there,
It's not green tea, it's barley.
oh, barley.
One reason why we wanted to show you Costco in Japan is how much Japanese specialty Costco has. If you think public transportation is too long, you could Uber to Costco instead. The sushi they sell here is far cheaper than Kuromon Market. Even if you factor in the Uber ride to Costco and you're traveling with more people, then the ride to here is definitely worth it.
Oh my god, look. Deep fried rice crackers. Wait a second. There's 3 kinds of there.
3 kinds of different flavors.
Look, it's not that heavy.
Oh, it's very light.
So that means there's not much in there.
Most-
You know what? Because it's so light, that means there's probably not as much in there. Which means...
So all it took was 30 minutes for Tina to fill the cart with items.
Holy smokes. We got so much.
And one thing Japan Costco also have are sampling stations. Another thing we find interesting is that alcohol is sold out in the open in the main store. Back home in Canada, they're sold in separate department away from the main store. When it comes to their bakery, we didn't find much specialties though.
Raspberry cocoa pie color, croissant.
And now the moment you've been waiting for, the sushi.
Tina, there you are. How come there's lineup? Everywhere there's lineups to get like sample, yeah.
Everyone likes free stuff.
As you can see, it's so busy here that you can barely walk.
It actually looks really good.
Oh, it looks really good for sushi. Costco usually have incredible stuff.
Just look at these prices. This entire sushi platter costs 3,580 Japanese yen.
This is $35 for that much sushi.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
There's scallop there too.
Scallop and all that. Look, it's like assembly line back there with the... Yeah.
If you're on a tight budget, you should seriously consider coming to Costco. Traveling can be very cheap too, and it all depends on what kind of vacation you're looking for.
Wrap, like what's going on over there? Do you see the lineup? Like everyone's lining up for that wrap.
It's just wrap that they cut off.
It's sold out everywhere.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
pretty
that.
homey, it's pretty filling, it's pretty cheap, it's a BLT wrap.
During our time, we were surprised how popular these BLT wraps are. People are lining up for them and they're taken as soon as they bring them out.
Look at the assembly line, like it's a huge assembly line. It's just a BLT wrap. Why is everyone like lining up for this?
I don't know, it looks good.
It's been sold out.
Not really sold out, like they're making it.
Yeah.
And just look at how much fresh seafood they have. Even in their fridges and freezer aisles, there are so many amazing specialties.
Maple margarine pancake.
Ooh!
Wow.
I love pancakes, but how am I gonna eat them all?
No, there's too much to eat here.
They are pancakes.
Oh, they are.
It's like they're not. Oh wait, they're not
They are
pancakes. They're.
It's like curry bread with agia, like the Chinese.
How am I gonna eat all this? I would get
bao.
it if I could eat it.
$5.48 for that.
I could take it to the airport, I guess.
Like this one is Japanese
That doesn't look very Japanese.
handmade pie with raisin.
This is only $1 each for these curry buns.
Look at these prices. They're only 548 Japanese yen for curry buns.
Oh, just one box. 2 boxes now.
Wow.
It's finally slowing down. This
I
huge
bet
assembly
those
line.
people are finally breathing like a sigh of relief.
Yeah. The huge assembly line is like, oh, phew, finally it's not that busy.
Ocha zuzu. Do you know what that is?
No.
You pour tea on it.
Oh, and then what does it become?
It just becomes like soup.
Soup?
So you pour this on top of rice, which is like you do with your take, and then you add tea to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, I want to grab one.
this one's like, this is something you
It's
love.
so light.
It's so light too.
There's 100 packs in there.
Yeah. And for $6.38 for this.
Well, that was a lot of fun. It's always nice to compare what the grocery stores sell here compared to back home. And we're amazed with how much specialties there are.
Wow.
Another thing we were surprised about is how much people are lining up for the food at the food court. As we head out of Costco, we decided to try the BLT wrap we bought. What makes it so special that people will line up for it and buy it out? We believe the wrap tastes exactly like what a BLT should taste like. The mayo is savory while the bacon is crunchy. Then you get the sweet sourness of the tomatoes and the freshness of the lettuce. We think it is a solid BLT for the price, which could easily feed more than 4 people. As we head back to our Airbnb in this beautiful night and calm weather, we reflect on our adventure to Costco today. We think if you're tight on time, you should always prioritize tourist locations first before visiting here. Since we took a longer vacation, we are able to see what daily life is like for local, everyday Japanese people. Costco is worth it if you're on a budget and needed pre-made meals. We think if you buy food here, take public transportation, and stay in Airbnbs, then you'll save a lot of money on vacation. For dinner tonight, we will show you what's it like to eat at Yoshinoya. Yoshinoya is a Japanese chain restaurant which offers extremely affordable and freshly prepared rice bowls. Just look at these prices, you can get a whole meal for less than 700 Japanese yen. On the back side of the menu, we found meals that cost less than 400 Japanese yen. As we enjoy our meals, we are constantly at awe at how cheap the prices are at Yoshinoya. Although the meal itself is quite average, it tastes nothing more than thinly sliced beef cooked well done and drenched teriyaki sauce served with Japanese rice and a raw egg. Going to Japan can be quite inexpensive. Now that was a delicious meal for the price. We even finished every grain of rice. We hope you enjoy our video. As I head back to bring Tina her dinner from Yoshinoya, we've been thinking what's the optimal time for vacationing. Since we've been traveling for a long time and walking a lot for this trip, Tina developed blisters on her foot, so today was supposed to be our rest day. One tip when traveling is to plan how much walking you can handle and to wear comfortable shoes. We think a 2-week vacation is the sweet spot if you're planning to do a lot of walking.
Well, this isn't working. It's like 7-Eleven crepe. Like, do you have to unwrap in a different way or something?
No, this one doesn't have to be unwrapped in a different way.
Have you had it before?
Yes.
Or? You had it already?
Yes.
Oh, you should have told me.